Well, it's doing something. Okay. Very good. For those who don't know, Softalux... Softalux is a game studio that comprises of, I believe it is Nom Nom Nami and Dark Chibi Shadow, Dark Chibi Studio, or something like that. Forgive me if the names are wrong. But hello everybody, this is Lyrical, and how are we 2 weeks into this series already? How? Anyway, welcome to day 14 of Lyrical's 25 Days of Halloween, and we are continuing the Nami week once again with Disaster Log C as promised for Woeful Wednesday, or Wednesday as we're calling it. At least I'm assuming this is going to be quite a sad story anyway, hence the title. I know nothing about this game, other than it involves 2 girls on a boat. And that's it. I didn't even know what this hooded girl looked like until the menu actually loaded up. The girl with the glasses is in the... Well, they're both in the icon for it, but you couldn't see the hooded girl's face, whereas the glasses girl, you absolutely could. So, what is this about then? Let's see. Yes, Dark Chibi Shadow, character and world design. Illustrations, GUI, Nom Nom Nami, story and concept, programming, GUI. Original soundtrack by T. Marie, made with Renpi. This program contains free software under a number of licenses, including the MIT license and GNU Lesser General Public license. The complete list of software, including links to full source code, can be found here. This is version 1.4 by Softalux Studio, and it was made for Yuri Game Jam 2017. Another Nami game called Syrup and the Ultimate Street was also made for a Yuri Game Jam, but I forget which year. I think it might have been 2016 or 18? I forget. So the options are... pretty standard, so let's just start. Let's begin. This could be another multi-choice thing. Alright. Disaster Log C 001. As of right now, September 2nd, 1:36 p.m. It has been raining ceaselessly for 7 days. Our island has never seen anything like this. At least there's no record of this much consecutive rain in the past century. Theories of rising sea levels due to all this heavy rainfall are proving to be true. There have been reports of calamitous floods along the coastline, which I predict will engulf elevation at Region D within the next 2 to 3 hours. Or perhaps it's already breached the levees, which would explain the current blackout here in Region C. I'm running on a backup generator now. In addition to the power outage, the net has been down for 3 hours and 6 minutes. I have received no emergency SMS notification thus far, despite the situation easily warranting... there's one now. Attention all Region C citizens. Due to severe flooding across the nation, we advise you to remain indoors? Do not evacuate to higher ground. Emergency services are sending rescue vehicles. We once again advise you to... This is... Resuming log momentarily. This is complete bullshit. Calm down, Mel. You're just upset because you warned them that this would happen, and they still underprepared up top. If they had taken my report seriously at the start, they would know that they're asking everyone to drown in their own homes. Okay, this is exactly why I invested in a backup plan. Ahem. Wow. Disaster Log C 001 resumed September 20. I can't English anymore. September 2nd, 1:38 p.m. Emergency Services has asked residents of Region C to remain in their homes in a wide rescue. However, in the interest of keeping my equipment running in order to continue gathering and monitoring weather data to do my job, I will be evacuating on my own in a boat I've prepared in case of emergency. End log. Softalux Studio presents. Oh wow. heck? Story by Nom Nom Nom. Art by Dark Chibi Shadow. Music by T. Marie. Disaster Log C. Okay, title makes sense. It's Region C. We've got an arrow here, so I guess I click down there. And it's a fishy boat. Disaster. I can't speak anymore. Goodbye. Okay. Disaster Log C 002, September 2nd, 7:40 p.m. I've completed transfer of professional equipment and personal effects to my evacuation boat. It's a modestly sized vessel split up into 4 sections. The helm. Kitchen and dining area. Cabin where I will sleep and the engine in the back. Pretty badass boat, I won't lie. It looks like Spamton if he was a fish boat. The intensity of rainfall has varied over the past 6 hours, but still has yet to cease entirely. The puddles near my doorstep have grown to 6.2 inches in depth, and the gutter at the end of my driveway has become a small muddy river. At this rate, I expect my house to be fully submerged by tomorrow. I must also note that I've seen no signs of emergency services in my area, nor have I received any further SMS notifications. To be absolutely safe, I brought 2 weeks' worth of food. It should be more than enough to survive on for the time being. The sea level can't possibly rise ad infinitum. I'm making a temporary retreat until the storm clears up. I will continue to record weather data from this boat as long as GPS is functioning and as long as this rain continues. As soon as I can re-establish a net connection, I will be contacting those at Region SS and sending my data along to aid evacuation planning. End log. But if I can't get back online, I'll be forced to deliver it myself tomorrow morning. That'll be messy. In times like this, everyone is seeking higher ground, and there isn't a lot of room up there. It's chaos to be sure. Building myself a vessel was definitely the right call. I'd like to avoid going up to SS on foot, but the flooding couldn't possibly reach past Region B, could it? Worst case scenario, I'd be too late for my data to be of any use by the time I made it up to SS. So I'm assuming like the big-ass like island thing that we saw, it like starts on level A. Starts on like level C or level D or somewhere lower than that. And then it goes up to C, then B, then A, then S, then double S at the very top. I should at least sound like I'm trying though for the logs. Right, Bear-Eyed? Aww. I love Bear-Eyed. Or Buried? Buried? I think it's Buried. It's time for dinner and a quick nap. I can't expect a full night's rest as long as I have to keep this boat above water. This will be quite a challenge, but we'll survive it, huh? You're all I've got, so don't get swept away or anything. Aww. Buried's all she's got. Heavy. What? We're about to get the stabby stab. Who's this? Metal. They have a knife? Morning. Wah! Ouchie, so rude kicking me off the bed like that. How'd you get in here? And were you about to stab me? Yeah, you're right. I was about to kill you, but you're in luck. I'm taking you hostage instead. What? You don't know what a hostage is? And from the looks of your boat, I figured you were a smart one. I know what a hostage is. How the fuck did you get in here? Ooh, spicy. I'm only trying to survive the flood just like you. You were gonna kill me and steal my boat. That was the plan, sure, but now I'm only borrowing your boat and taking you hostage. And hey, don't try anything funny. I've got a knife. Yeah. Alright, you might have a weapon, but so do I. Logic. What? So the let me explain the situation to you. Alright, you're interesting. I'll listen. There's not enough food for us both. This boat is equipped with food to last me 1 week. That's me by myself. Got it? It can't provide for 2. If I'm generous and we split it 60-40, I'll be good for 4 whole days. That's not so bad. It's my food. But you're my hostage. I could just eat it all myself. Right, but like I said, you need me alive. That was a dangerous lie. Once she sees the pantry, she'll know we can both last a good while. Hopefully the rain stops before it runs out. You don't want to steal this boat. Trust me, this boat sucks. I've never built one before. I could sink it any second. Seems sturdy enough to me, and I know my stuff when it comes to what floats good. Well, the engine is working just fine. Checked on all that stuff before deciding to steal it from you. Damn, I guess there's really no reason she wouldn't want this boat right now. But you don't know how this boat works. You don't know how to operate this boat. I'm the only one who knows that's true for right now. If I find the manual, I won't need you anymore, right? There isn't any manual. I didn't bother making one. I'm all you've got. You need me around. Right, but only as long as it takes for you to teach me how to drive your fancy nerd boat. It's far too complicated for a criminal like you. Listen, hostage. I've stolen all kinds of boats down on the coast. Don't underestimate me. Sorry, I misspoke. And now I've made her mad. It seems like she understands she'll need me in order to learn how to work everything. That'll buy me some time, but... Stealing is wrong. You shouldn't be going around stealing boats. Don't you feel any guilt at all? Nope, not one bit. How? Because I steal from people like you, surrounded by all your expensive gadgets and nice things you don't need. See, I'm a redistributor. I give all the good stuff to people who deserve it, which means your nice boat is mine now. I guess she thinks of herself as some sort of Robin Hood. That's one way to moralize it. My goal's pretty noble too, though, right? They need my reports to know how much help to send and to where. Maybe we can both get what we want out of this. Okay, I'll teach you how my boat works, but I need to eat to be able to do that effectively. That's what I like to hear. Deal. I'll feed you. Thank you. Well, wait, I should be thanking you. You're taking me hostage. Yeah, but since I ended up not killing you, you better be grateful for at least that. Have you killed people before? Well, don't answer that. I don't want to know. If you go around stealing boats, you're bound to have drowned some folks. And after you get everything you need from me, you might throw you overboard, right-o. So you better listen to me, my hostage. Of course. Can I ask one more question? Your name? Oh yeah, it's Issa. Wow, I can't believe you told me just like that. Aren't you afraid of being reported after all this? Yak! I mean, I'm not worried. The coast is all wiped out anyway. There's no one to run from anymore. What? Don't give me that look. I still have a knife, you know. You don't know what you're doing, do you? Yeah, you've got some nerve, hostage. Maybe I'll chop off your pinky finger to show you how serious I am. Please don't. I need that to type. You'd manage without it. I apologize. Forget what I said. Now that's enough questions out of you. I'm gonna see if there really is no manual like you said. And if you lied, you're going overboard after all. Yeah. This blows. Disaster Log C. 003, September 3rd, 8:27 a.m. At some point last night, an individual who seems to be from the coast snuck aboard my boat. I'm currently being held hostage by her. She identified herself as Issa and she's armed with a large knife. After an exchange in which she realized I was necessary to keep the boat running, we came to a compromise. She's letting me live as long as I could show her the ropes, so to speak. So I will be doing that, as slowly as I can manage. She's been asleep now for 2 hours and 14 minutes. I considered disarming her, but I'm not confident she can be physically overwhelmed. She's a demon. An intimidating yet slender pirate with shark teeth. Strike that last part, it's irrelevant. What's important is, this incident hasn't gotten in the way of my work recording data. It has continued to rain at a steady rate through the night. As I suspected in a previous log, my house is very likely submerged. I will continue with my original mission, despite these unforeseen circumstances with Issa. The net is still down, so I'm planning on making a personal visit to the weather center if I can. They'll be able to make use of my data. It could possibly save lives. I've not yet explained this mission to Issa in fear of sabotage. I'm not sure how she would react. Proceeding with extreme caution for now. End log. Trying to record confidential disaster logs while my captor sleeps. This is some risky business. But I have to do my job. I have to survive. At least you're here with me, buried. I'm gonna have to keep you hidden so she doesn't threaten to stab you too. Aw. Disaster log C, 004. September 3rd, 12:24 p.m. Upon finally waking up, my captor demanded I make her breakfast. I peacefully complied with her orders. I hear footsteps. Still raining, no net connection. End log. Hey, hostage, you lied about how much food there was, didn't you? What did you expect? Pretty gutsy of you, but don't lie to me anymore. Lie is what? The plank? Yeah. Alright, I'll be as honest as I possibly can then. Good. It looks like we'll be spending the next week or so together, so let's get to know each other. I've been pretty curious about everything on your nerd boat. What's all your equipment for, anyway? I'm not lying to her, no. Explain only what's necessary. It measures atmospheric conditions. So your job is to record the data my equipment provides. And what's the data for? Analyzing weather patterns. Wouldn't this go faster if you just explained it all at once? Anyway, what's the point of all this stuff when you could just look outside and see the weather for yourself? Because this equipment helps me predict the weather in advance. Can you see how valuable that is in our situation? So, can you tell me when the sun's coming out next? It's hard to say. I need more data. Useless. Hey. At least you were honest. Good hostage. Do I get a turn to ask you something now? Nope, don't feel like it. Hurry up and teach me how your boat works. Understood. And are these two gonna end up together? Like, what? Disaster log C005, September 3rd, 10:35 p.m. Hostage situation update. I spent the entire day at Issa's beck and call. I managed to drop the boat instruction until after a mid-afternoon lunch break. Around 5 p.m. I ran out of things to explain. I fully expected to be thrown overboard at this point, with no contingency plan. However, she likes my cooking, and has decided to keep me around as some kind of hostage servant. Now that she's in charge of navigating my ship, she insists I call her Captain Issa. She's reckless, demanding, and takes joy in making me do her bidding. For these reasons, I still believe she's some kind of demon. It's been difficult to do my work under these conditions, but I'm managing. Still no idea when the rain will let up. Beginning to think it won't. Beginning to think I'll die serving the demon captain and pointlessly measuring the continuous rain every couple hours. End log, I guess. That's depressing. I need to come up with a plan. I need a better direction to steer towards. Things are so hopeless. I expected the net to come back by now. And I can't hope to make it to Region SS while I'm being held hostage, obviously. Are the floods getting worse? I knew everyone expected it to get bad, but how far can the sea rise? How many casualties are we facing here? It's as if the ocean's swallowing our entire world. What good is my data if all it's giving me is despair? And to be immediately taken hostage at the onset of this voyage. How useless am I? Aww. Disaster log C, 006, September 4th, 7:33 a.m. Thought long and hard last night about what I should be doing. Decided to put survival first and foremost for the time being. Currently making breakfast for Captain Issa. She is no longer threatening me with her knife, so that's progress. I've kept up on recording the rainfall, of course. No major changes in the past 24 hours. We're in open water now. Island's barely visible through all the mist. No matter how far we go, the rain's the same. Fucking rain. Not sure if Captain Issa is deliberately steering us somewhere or wasting fuel by... What you doing? And log. I was just talking to myself. You're keeping a diary. Of sorts. You really are an interesting one. So when's the food gonna be ready? 5 more minutes. Listen, Captain. Captain Issa here. Something to report, hostage? I don't think the rain will be stopping before we run out of food. I advise pursuing more sustainable meal options. We're gonna be stuck here for a while, huh? I mean, she clearly is a demon, because, like, look at her eyes and teeth, and then she's got, like, the horns and the tail. And it's a good thing you have me, your captain. Gahaha. How so? Since you taught me about your boat, I'll teach you to fish. Isn't that so generous of me? Fishing, yeah, I guess that's the obvious option, huh? What's wrong, my hostage? Not a big fan of coastal cuisine? I don't like fish. They taste strange. That's because you don't eat them fresh. I'll show you how to prepare it, but you're doing all the cooking. How generous. Don't talk back. Remember, I'm in charge of this ship. Disaster log C007, September 4th, 11:14 a.m. Learned how to fish this morning. I must have purchased some basic fishing equipment at some point because Captain Issa found it and shoved it all at me. I've read up on how to do this stuff before, but she sounded incredibly experienced. It was a huge help. She told me that rain makes the fish go wild. Have they been going wild for 9 days straight? When will we see the sun again? When can we all rest? That's all I can think about. What are you doing in there, hostage? I've still got to teach you how to cook what you caught. Right. Lunchtime. And log. So how was it? You finished everything on your plate. As a matter of survival, of course. I need all the nutrients I can get. Yeah, just admit I changed your mind about fish. It was acceptable sustenance. You talk weird. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, you're the one with the knife. Relax, I'm not gonna use it against you, as long as I don't feel like it. Oh yes, my fate depends entirely on your mood, I understand. What was that, hostage? Don't trust me? What did you want to ask? Oh yeah, we're alone on this boat, right? No extra somebody I don't know about? Yes. I'd initially planned this as a solo voyage, then you ruined it. So why are there 2 beds and 2 chairs? Oh, because it looked too sad when there was only one of each. Sad? Well, I'm not complaining, since it works out for me. As long as you don't turn out to have some tragic story about a lover who was supposed to escape with you but couldn't make it in time. Nope, no tragically missing lovers here, just filling space. Just filling space. You're really lucky I'm here then. I wouldn't call that luck. Maybe I did, albeit subconsciously want to leave room for someone else. But not for the likes of her, she's a criminal. Gay, angry panic. A strange, fish-loving criminal. Well, whatever. No one else in your region built a boat as far as I noticed. Thanks to your weirdness, we're pretty well off. Well, better get back to keeping this hunk of scrap metal on course. Do the dishes, hostage. Were we headed somewhere in particular? Yeah, you'll see. Pourquoi? Nani? Disaster log C008. September 4th, 1:27 p.m. Quick update. Captain Issa revealed our current destination. She has some kind of offshore rock she frequents. Complete private... Yeah? Right, one sec. Completely private, all her own. I'm convinced it's been long submerged. We're going anyway. Speaking of going, I will be right back. Alright, I have to get a drink. I'm convinced it's been long submerged. We're going anyway. End log. Also, can we appreciate that their ship name would literally be Melissa? That's perfect. Captain Issa, we should be able to get there before sundown. There's some emergency supplies and treasures I want to check on. Treasures? My trophies from the ships I've conquered? Gahaha! Stolen goods. Heh, you think I'm a villain, don't you? Well, come on, let's hear your honest opinion, hostage. Are you actually good or something? Now that I mention it, I think you're all talk. Yeah, what? You may have taken me hostage, but it may have only been due to our extreme circumstances. Something's wrong with your head, hostage. I'm just saying, you let me live under the pretense of serving you, but it could be that— Shut up! Don't say it! You never actually wanted to kill me? Yeah, idiot, are you trying to make me prove my badness? I could throw you overboard whenever I wanted. But you haven't, so far. Yeah, I'm done playing with you. Go record your stupid weather data or something. I'm very busy here. She threw a fit. What an odd girl. She is too gay to kill you. Disaster log C 009, September 4th, 5:46 p.m. Reached the rock. It's a small islet. Islet? Inlet? Islet? Yeah, that thing. Looks to be approximately 5 square meters, minimal vegetation. What I'm fucking baffled by is how it's still above sea level, unless most of it is presently submerged. How is it still here when the ocean back home was up to Region C? Disembarking soon. We'll report back tonight. End log. Here we are, my treasure trove. Want to come see inside? Captain, this island, how big was it before? What do you mean how big it was before? It's about the same size it's always been. Still, happy you told me about that GPS thingy. Made it much easier to find than usual. I thought, wasn't the ocean rising? Huh? That's the only explanation for how bad it's gotten. Are you an idiot? It was the only explanation. They reported it over and over in the news. You really thought all this rain was making the whole ocean rise that much? But the reports. All bullshit, obviously. What? What do you know? There's solid data behind that theory. I've seen it. I must have read 100 threads about it on the net over the past week. You're calling that bullshit? Yeah, I am, because they got it totally wrong. You think the island's top scientists and specialists all got it wrong? You think you know more than them? How often does it rain up there in, what? Region B? C? On average? You're the weather girl. Tell me the stats for the rainfall in your region versus the coast. It's about the same all across all the regions. We're an island. 90 or so days of the year we experience light rains. Wrong. I've always heard there are more sunny days the higher up you go. That's nonsense. I counted last year. All the days I could see the sun, guess how many I came up with? I'll give you a hint. I could count them on my finger. I haven't seen any reports that would suggest whatever reports you read are bullshit. Are you telling me I'm mistaken? Me, who's lived on the coast all my life? There were 10 sunny days last year. I only got as far as 3 for this one. That doesn't make any sense. In all that time, rains never made the ocean rise far enough to swallow my entire home, so obviously, the whole island's sinking. What do you expect? It's made of mud. the whole... I think everyone would have noticed if that were the case. Sounds like they were only looking at the water, so of course they'd believe it was rising up to swallow them. You upper region nerds only see what's right in front of your faces. That's why you all scrambled and died when the ground fell out from under you. I just hadn't considered it. Well now, enough lollygagging. We didn't come here to stand around in the rain. Want to come see my treasure or what? Alright. Fine. Show me your treasure. There's a good spot. I've never shown it to anyone before. Consider yourself lucky, hostage. Teddies? Oh no, she's not gonna put berries in the trove, is she? No. Oh no. What if she wants to steal buried? No, don't do this to me. What's all this? These are my treasures. All the wonderful things I found on my adventures. It's not what I expected. Actually, I was half expecting this was where you kept the bodies. Bodies? Oh, like some serial killer? It was entirely possible for you to take me to a cave full of your trophies, intending to add me to the collection. That's pretty dark. You've got some anxiety issues to work through, hostage. I'm lucky it turned out to be an innocent pile of junk. Junk? Well, I guess I didn't expect someone like you to really get it anyway. Someone like me, huh? Everything in your house was like new, no personality, extremely boring. You were in my house? Before I snuck on your boat, I checked inside, yeah. Pissed me off knowing you buried yourself in all that junk. I don't have anyone to provide for, so I have a lot of disposable income. What's wrong with spending it? You're giving it to all the people above you, so they can fill their own houses with nicer, even more useless junk. My collection's different. I know exactly where each piece came from and who I got it from. From the looks of it, you're a big fan of stealing from children. What, the stuffed animals? Those are, well, they're really important, not stolen, okay? You have one too, don't you? Your bear. Yeah, I do. That's how I could tell that you're not bad. What are you talking about? You have a whole pile of stuffed bears and you're awful. Yeah, guess it's not a very good measure of character after all. Let's get back on the boat. I'm starving. You better cook me up a good meal, my dear hostage. Leave it to me. I mean, that's kind of sweet, though. She was like, nah, this is a good person because she has a teddy bear. Okay, so clearly the, like, upper regions of the island corrupted as hell. Disaster log C or 10. September 4th, 10:12 p.m. Learned a lot today. Our island's sinking. It'll keep sinking until the rain stops, I bet. So I guess there's not much I can do. The net hasn't come back because the servers have been long submerged. So yeah, I guess fuck it. Everyone's dead, probably. Captain Issa showed me her treasure trove. It was full of junk. Junk with sentimental value or something. She brought about some useful supplies though, like canned fruit. Gotta fight scurvy if we're gonna be out at sea indefinitely. Indefinitely. We're living through the apocalypse, aren't we? There's no state of normality to return to after this. It's all getting washed away in the rain. Our entire civilization collapsing into the sea. I wonder if this island is the basis for Atlantis. But Captain S is used to the rain. The reports about the coast were wrong. Looking down, you would always see clouds of mist, sure, but the reports didn't say... No, I mean, the reports were bullshit. Captain's words. She saw the sun only 10 days in a year. So it's all fucked then. I don't know what I should be doing. End log. I mean, that would be pretty scary. I think I just need to relax for the night. Come up with a plan tomorrow. I'll rest. We'll shove off in the morning and then... Oh, hostage, you're a sneaky one, aren't you? Hiding this from me for so long. What do you mean? I found all your booze. Let's drink it together. Why? Why wouldn't you just taunt me with it and drink it all yourself? What? It's not as fun drinking alone. Are you even of age? I'm 24. And even if I wasn't, who's gonna stop me? I would. It would be irresponsible. You're such a goody-goody, my hostage. Now drink up, unless you're the one who ain't old enough. I'm 27. Sold. What's with you today? Showing me a secret treasure? Not waving that knife around? And are you inviting me to drink with you? Trying to be friendly or what? Don't get the wrong idea. You're still my hostage. I'm just doing whatever I feel like, that's all. I don't understand you one bit. What's not to get? Long as I live, I'm gonna have as much fun as I possibly can. That's the only rule I live by. Well, sourpuss, want a drink of what? Fuck it. We're all dead anyway. Yeah, fuck it. Hand over the bottle. That's the spirit. I think I'll only have time to do like one ending because I assume there's multiple endings to this. Disaster log C or 11. September 4th, 11:40 p.m. Drinking with Captain Issa tonight. Probably a bad decision. That's why it's going in the disaster log. Not sure I care what happens at this point. Fuck it. Maybe it'll be a good time. End log. Hey, can I ask you something? What? Don't make fun of me. I should have asked before, but it's getting ridiculous now. What you want to ask? Okay. What's your name again? Oh my god, I never told it to you. Yeah, I know, I never even asked. Well, what is it? It's Mel. You're a good sport, Mel. Mel? That's weird. I'm just gonna keep calling you hostage. What was the point in asking then? Just to know. I mean, you gotta know, right? What if we're the sole survivors? I'm not the only one with a boat. But if we were the sole survivors and I didn't know your name, wouldn't that be fucked up? Oh my god. So what's your story anyway? You can't just ask me that. You're bonding. What else am I supposed to ask? Why don't you go first? Let's see. I was in a pirate gang. Pirate gangs aren't real. I was. We raided rich people's boats. Boats are really valuable on the coast. See, you can make a real good living if you have a boat. You can go out and catch a bunch of big old fish. They'll sell for a lot. I used to dig for clams, but the money's no good there. Market's oversaturated. Look at you, coast economy expert. Pshaw, you gotta know this stuff if you don't want to be digging in the mud flats for the rest of your life. Anyway, being in a pirate gang was no good either. More fun than the honest living shit, though. Your turn. I already know about your boring job, but why'd you build a ship? I needed a temporary escape route. Knew if the water ever reached my region, it'd be tougher to make it up to A or even B. Figured if the ocean was at my doorstep, I'd just take off and ride the waves until things went back to normal. All by yourself? Yup, all by myself. It was supposed to be temporary, so I figured I could manage. You live alone, too? Yup. And you work on the computer? Yeah, from home. I wouldn't be able to stand it. You didn't even have someone to go to bed with, did ya? I wasn't looking for something like that. What? You're kidding. I'm not at all. I'm asexual! Heck yeah! You'll love to see it! Let's go! Oh, you know what? She's just like Nami. She's got the short hair and glasses and they're both asexual. That's great. What is that? It means I'm not interested in having sex with anyone. Pfft, you're pulling my leg. That's not real. Neither are pirate gangs. Yeah, you're one of a kind, hostage. It isn't that rare to be... No, I mean in general. Not just because you don't want to fuck anyone. Are you glad you didn't kill me then? Want to know the truth? Yeah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't stab you. Isn't that funny? Nothing's funny about waking up to a knife in your face, whether or not you were actually going to use it on me. I think it's pretty funny. You and your big fancy home I could only dream of. I hated you so much. But then I saw you holding your little bear friend and everything got all messed up. Messed up? Messed up? Yeah, messed up. I was sure you totally sucked and deserved to die. Hey, you should be touched by my change of heart. No way. You're real bad. You're even bad at being bad. This is extremely noteworthy. Disaster look C, what, 12 something? Drunk o'clock. Captain Issa didn't have the guts to stab me. Should I have ever been afraid? Not of this mess over here. What are you doing? My disaster log. Gonna record important facts. Oh yeah, your diary. Do you talk about me a lot? Issa's gay. End log. Just because I couldn't stab you? Yeah, whatever. It's late and the bottle's empty. I'm turning in. I'm already turned in. So much more turned in, phoned in, given the fuck up. Go to bed, idiot. I'm gonna laugh when you're so hungover tomorrow. Yeah, night, Captain. Aw, cute. That's so cute. Ugh, my head. They are so hungover. Do you need some water? There's enough water. The rain is so loud. Should I navigate today? No, I'm the captain. I'll do it. Just give me some time. Sure. Hey, I didn't say anything weird last night, did I? No weirder than usual. Good. That's what I thought. Yeah. Hey, how come you're okay and I'm not? How unfair is that? Sorry, should I have held you back a bit? Yeah, you're not even laughing at me over this. Of course not. You're in pain. That sucks. It does. Just the tiniest little it does. Oh, can I ask where we're headed next? Away from the rain. Ugh, it's so noisy. I might have some earplugs if that'll help. Stop fussing over me. Just be quiet. Aww, they're so cute. Disaster log C 013, September 5th, 11:04 a.m. Captain Issa is hungover. While she's recovering, I've had some time to think. 10 straight days of fairly heavy rainfall. It's absolutely unheard of for our island, with the exception of the coast, apparently. So why the sudden change? It's almost like a switch was flipped and the rain that plagued the coast began to plague the whole island. And the upper regions couldn't take it. The muddy foundation fell apart over the rocky coast. So why build on mud? Out of necessity? As long as there's rain, it won't keep its shape. And you can only build higher if what's below you stays solid ground. So what if, as the upper regions were built, they created barriers in the atmosphere? What if they could artificially keep rain clouds from rising past a certain elevation? Forming clouds around a sturdy coast instead, ensuring the rain would fall back into the sea before it could reach us. Interesting! All to be able to build higher and higher until there was some kind of malfunction and thus calamity. Of course, I have no proof of any of this. It'd be quite an elaborate conspiracy if it were true. Would there be any evidence left if we went back now? Or has it already fallen into the sea? Keeping this theory to myself for now. Nothing good can come from telling Captain Issa about it. I hope I can find the truth somehow. End log. Interesting. I think that is the case. Where's my hostage? Get in here, hostage. Meow into the room. So demanding. What is it? Do you feel better yet? A bit. Anyway, I figured out what we should do today. Mel, I know what we're gonna do today. About that, I already had something in mind. Oh, let's hear it then. Really? I'm surprised you're willing to listen to what your hostage wants. Well, sure, if it's more fun than my idea, we'll do it. And if not, too bad. I'm not expecting much from a nerd like you anyway. Whatever, I think we should go back home. Go back? Yeah, to where? Your home sank, remember? True, but I'd like to confirm its current state with my own eyes. Don't be stupid. As long as the rain keeps up, there's no point in going back there. Everyone's either dead or desperate. As soon as we get close, we'll get boarded and tossed into the muddy corpse water. Too dangerous. What's this? You, a knife-wielding former pirate afraid of a little danger? Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm just not stupid. Your idea sucks after all. That was time we could have spent sword fishing. Sword fishing? Sword fishing! I want to eat like a king tonight. We're gonna catch one, a big old swordfish, and you're gonna make me a swordfish steak. I don't know how to prepare something like that. Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Let's just do it. I could say the same to you. What about your whole going back idea? I told you that's... Actually, you're right, it would be a pretty epic adventure. We drift in silently, under cover of night, and you can wade through all the mud and wreckage you want. So can we go? Only if you catch me a swordfish, then I'll consider it. Right, a swordfish. I'll get our fishing gear. Yeah, you'll really do it? Swordfish steak for dinner? Yeah. Disaster log C 014, September 5th, 6:21 p.m. Might be in for a long night. I convinced Captain Issa to take us back to our sinking island on the condition that I catch and prepare a swordfish for her dinner tonight. If this is what it takes, if this is all I have to do, I'll do it. End log. Sword fishing. Hey, any bites yet? No. What about now? Still no. Hurry up and take the bait, swordfish. Why am I the only one casting a line here? Wouldn't our chances of catching something be much better if we were both doing this? Bad plan. It's gotta be you doing the catching. Is that your game? You'll only accept a swordfish caught by your hostage? What? I don't care about that. It's gotta be you because if I catch it, who's gonna wrangle the dang thing? You don't have the guts. I don't appreciate you deciding that for me. Yeah, well, guts or no guts, your arms are too scrawny. And yet you somehow expect me to be able to reel in a large fish. I'll have when the time comes, which better be soon, by the way. I'm getting hungry. Still nothing? Did the bait fall off? I'm not checking again. We've done this 3 times already. I guess we just need to wait a little longer. How about some friendly conversation to pass the time? What do you want to talk about, hostage? Oh my god, just how about that rain, huh? I want to hear about you. Alright, tell me about yourself. Huh? Didn't I already tell you my backstory? I vaguely remember something like that happening. Then why not tell me something I don't know? Yeah, fine. Here goes. She's hot. She's single. It's Captain Nissa, your favorite fun-loving pirate gal. What is this, your reality show intro? What's a reality show? Forget it. No one talks like that. Well, I don't know what else I should say. Hold on. I think I feel a bite. Huh? Really? Then pull! Yoink! Ah, look at that. Yeah, swordfish. We really caught one. Man, hostage, you're amazing. You really did it. Yeah, we did it. That was scary. Did you see when it flailed? It almost got me. Aren't you glad I could wrangle it just in time? Yeah, swordfish steak, swordfish steak. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's Mel now. That was so dangerous. Why'd you make me catch one? You feel better now, though, don't you? That's the first time I've heard you laugh this whole trip. That's not true. Don't make me sound like such a stick in the mud. Either way, that was fun. Let's cook this baby up. Disaster log C R15, September 5th, 10:54 p.m. Successfully caught a swordfish for Captain Issa. I admit the last part was pretty thrilling. I wouldn't do it again, but it was fun. I'll be ready to eat soon, and after that, we'll see if Captain Issa remembers our deal. End log. Smells tasty. You'll be ready in a minute. Sit down. God, too excited. Give me a taste right now. Fine, I'll cut you off a little piece. Here, how's this? A little underwhelming. But you know what makes fish taste even better? Booze! We're drinking again? I don't know if I should let you. We do have a mission to go on in a few hours. What? It's fine if it's just a little. We'll see. You still want to go back? Of course. That was the plan. I wanted to check it out. Food's ready. Yeah! Hey, you were kidding about not letting me drink, right? We'll just have a little with our steaks. I'll allow at least that much. Yeah, you're the best, hostage. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm stuffed. What a good meal. I'm still no big on fish, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, one day we'll find a type of fish you like eating. Doubtful. We will. You don't believe in me? Oh, look at her face. It's a pretty weird goal to have all of a sudden. You'll forget about it soon enough. No way. I'm not that flaky. We'll see. Do you even know who you're talking to? This one's going right on my list of dreams. List of dreams? You have a whole list? Of course I do. Doesn't everyone? All right, Captain. I believe you. Want to know my biggest dream? I'll tell you. If finding a fish I actually like makes the list, it's probably something unimpressive. Yeah, shut up. This one's serious. I've always wanted to go out to sea, like way out there, and find a new island where the sun's always shining. A new island? Sorry to crush your dream, but ours was the only one, and it's sinking. No way, there's gotta be others. Science says no, there's nothing out there. Just little rocks like the one with your treasure trove. How do you know? Have you ever been out there? Have you already seen it for yourself? Of course not. Then you read all about this on the net too? Give me one reason I should believe you. Perhaps you're right. See, I knew it. If you're so convinced, why haven't you taken off to find your new island already? All you need is a boat and the supplies, and you had plenty of access to both from the kind of life I imagine you led. Nah, not telling. Why not? It's a stupid reason. It's because I didn't want to go alone. Oh, I see. No one believed there was anywhere we could run to. Everyone thinks we're already living on the only island anyone could really live on. That's the consensus, but we could find out, couldn't we? What are you saying, hostage? I mean, if there's really nothing left to go back to, what other choice do we have? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? We gotta see what's out there. I'm considering it, but that's for later. Later, right. You still want to go back first. I do, but after I settle my shit, we can settle yours. Is that a promise? Pretty selfish to put yourself first when I'm the captain. Sorry. Although you're the one steering the ship, so it's really up to you where we go first. I already said we'd do your thing if you call me the swordfish. And you caught it, and it was worth it, so... When I first saw you, I never would have thought you'd be the type to honor a deal like that. It's only fair. I might be bad, but I owe you. Never thought I'd hear those words. Might just be the booze talking. Forget it. I don't owe you shit. No, hold on a minute. Carry me to bed, hostage. I'm too full of swordfish, and I want to get cozy. Whatever you say, Captain. Aw, cute. Can't believe you actually carried me. You told me to. You've been in a good mood all night. We should have done this swordfish thing sooner. It wasn't the swordfishing that... Well, maybe sorta. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I will admit you've got a more tolerable somehow, but I'm probably just going crazy from being stuck here with you. You're not crazy, you just like taking care of me. Oh, okay, this is really cute. So, Mel is ace, but might not be aromantic, possibly. That is out of necessity. I don't do things for you because I actually want to. Liar, I know why. It's because you're in love with me. I am not in love with you. Yeah, you got me. I don't know about love exactly. I tolerate you. If I started rebelling now, you might go back to pulling that knife on me. Come on, we're so far beyond that. Aren't we at least maybe friends now? Well, we aren't enemies at the moment. I get it. You're just shy. And you're delusional. Go to sleep. You go to sleep. You're drunk. Let's both get some rest. Wake me up in 3 hours. You're trying to order me around? If I follow your orders, you just think I'm in love with you. So yes, I'm ordering you around this once. Alright. Good night, Captain. Sweet dreams, my hostage. I was so tempted to press yeah, you got me, but I think Mel would just say that jokingly. Hey, hostage, wake up. What? Why? You told me to wake you up. You know why. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. You conscious yet? Yes, fully. I apologize. Whatever. So once I woke up from my nap, I set a course for the island. How far is it? Pretty close. Close as I feel safe getting us to. You really don't want to do this, do you? Yeah, I don't. We got a nice thing going on this boat. I don't want to lose it. There's something I need to know. I have to try. Even if you only took the little life raft from here, if you run into some of the survivors, they might be desperate to steal it. You don't know what people are like in life or death situations like this. They'll eat you alive. That's no way to talk about disaster victims. People help each other in times of need. Not always. Especially not when things are so hopeless. At the end of the day, you gotta keep yourself alive. If you go and check out whatever it is you wanted to check out, you might not come back. Let me make things perfectly clear. We can either turn back for a nice, simple, happy ending where the two of us escape to the end of our world, or you risk everything by going back to the island right now and probably die, or get killed before you can make it back. You don't know that I'd die so easily. Don't act tough. You built this boat for a reason. Your strengths are not being out in there in this mess. We already made it out. You don't have to throw your shitty life away like this. Yeah, I don't mean... I don't want to be alone. Issa. Whichever way things turn out in the end, this ship's headed as far away from this shit island as I can get. You said we could find out together. We'd see if there's another island out there, one that isn't drowning in rain all the time. So I don't know. Please, I'm begging you here. Leave with Issa. You're right. It's too dangerous. I didn't consider how you felt. You're really giving up on this? Yeah, what a relief. Yeah, I shouldn't risk it. Let's just go far away from here. That's right, to wherever the sun shines. Yeah. We'll find a place like that. It's gotta be out there somewhere. And until we find it, we have your awesome boat to sail around in, catching fish, drinking. The alcohol's gonna run out pretty quick if you keep drinking it every night. Then we'll save it for special occasions. It'll be much better this way, I promise. Yeah, it will be better. Thank you for changing my mind. Disaster log C 016, September 6th, 11:55 a.m. I guess this is the end? The end of my disaster logs, that is. There's no point in continuing them if I'm evacuating permanently. Strange to think only 4 days ago this little journey began. And I got immediately derailed by Issa. But maybe it was fated to turn out that way? She made me realize a lot about my old life was kind of bullshit. I was never particularly attached to anything or anyone before. I had what I needed and I was content with my job. But I've never met anyone like Issa. I've never met anyone so reckless, spontaneous, and, well, fun? I'm worried I kind of lost my mind somewhere along the way, but this just makes sense. Whatever was really going on with that island, if there was some kind of bigger truth I could have known, it doesn't really matter to me anymore. That island's gone, so we'll find a new one. I use my equipment to find a gap in these rain clouds. We'll keep searching until we find the kind of place she's been dreaming of. That's the best we've got. So I guess that's it, huh? End log. Yeah, good ending. Oh no! So if I click the going back to the island, is it a bad ending? Oh no. I'm kind of scared because I wanted to check that other option out, but... Oh. I am so scared. What would the other option entail? Would we die? Thank you for playing. Yay! Question mark? Now, do I go back and choose to go back or no? Oh wait, there's a record thing. Oh, interesting. You've seen one of 5 endings? What? You know what? I'm pretty content with the ending that I've got. I'm pretty happy with it. I will check out the other endings, but I think I'm happy with just ending that video there, because the video is like an hour long now. Ah, that was such a thrilling adventure. I don't know if I have the heart to physically visit those endings myself. I might look them up on YouTube instead. But, oh, so God, this music's gorgeous. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm happy with just finishing on one single route towards what is classed as a good ending, so... I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, well, this has been day number 14. This has been your woeful, now joyful Wednesday. With Nom Nom Namis and Dark Chibi Shadows Disaster Log C visual novel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I will see you all tomorrow for some Contract Demon. Take care, everyone. Bye.